I'm going first and foremost. I'm gonna get all honor and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostle and elders, great millstone. Rule well, been a great example to the young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This ain't gonna be nothing long. It's just a video that I downloaded from the brother GMS get this work that he put up, and it's basically like the logic of Esau, man. You know, this nigga is retarded, man. But let's play it and get into the scriptures, and then we're gonna close out. And Lord willing, it be edifying.
No way. That's great.
We landed on the moon! Hold on, B. We gonna get this work. I'd go to
Say his mouth, so like Psalm 10:7. So like I should have read it. His mouth is full of cursing, and let me go back. It say his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to.
But you just said you can do it. I can go to the moon in a nanosecond, but we don't got the technology no more. Okay, if you can do it in a nanosecond, why the hell did whatever the nigga Armstrong, why he ain't do it in a nanosecond? You know? These people full of shit, man. You know?
But we destroyed that technology.
Let's rewind. Come
We
on
don't
now.
have the tech
Esau ain't finna he ain't
in a
destroyed the missile
nanosecond.
yet. Why the hell would he destroy
I'd go.
technology to get to the moon in a nanosecond? Why the hell that damn Mars thing ain't get to Mars in a nanosecond? Hey, if you can get somewhere in a damn nanosecond, you move faster than the speed of fucking time, light, everything, man. You know?
Go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
When you said that just now, did it sound stupid to you? Kind of.
Yeah, that motherfucker had on the Genochrome coat and they got and Adderall and all kind of shit, man. You know that boy lit. He just pulled this shit out his ass, man, and gave it to you, man. And a dumbass person to believe that shit, man. That nigga whipped that shit clean up out his ass. This Job chapter 30 and verse 8. They are children of fool, yet yea, base men, they are viler than the earth, and that's going into Esau, even the so-called white man. These people are fools, man. You know? The Lord say he gonna choose the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. These people supposed to be wise, man. They supposed to be these eloquent, top tier people in the earth, man. You know, all these degrees and nigga in a big ass laboratory look like, and he just pulled that shit up out his ass, man. That shit was clearly retarded, man. I bet he's like, damn, did I just say that? Oh, fuck it, they'll believe it anyway. You know, I wasn't gonna start with that, but I'm gonna get it just because I thought about it just now. You know, these people are retarded, man. Esau is a damn dummy, man. He's so goddamn smart, he dumb, man. This Daniel 4 and 17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, that the and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up the basis of men. Yeah, and that's going into Esau. Esau is ruling the earth, but guess what? The Lord set him up. You know, the Lord set this nigga up, man. Gave him the knowledge that he had to create these different things. You know, but he never left out of the fucking atmosphere, man. The farthest Esau ever been is where gravity stopped. Nigga ain't never been to no moon. Ain't no Mars. He ain't no Mars. That's a fucking lie, man. To have people, oh yeah, we on Mars. No, you not, man. They ain't no Mars. Got they ain't got the rover on there. You can live images from. Come on now, these folks ain't gonna show you that shit, man. If they was be able to go for it, you know, damn people retarded. But this the point, knowing that. And the point is that just further proving that this man is the devil that the Bible speak of, man. The scriptures say he gonna be put up in prison for 1,000 years, and he gonna be led that he cannot deceive the nation. But after that 1,000 years were fulfilled, he on this Revelation 20, 20, 20 and somebody. Matter of fact, let me get it. This Revelation chapter 20 in verse 7. Revelation 20 in verse 7. It say, and when the 1,000 years are expired, his captivity, when he was pushed up into the Caucasus, into Europe, into those um into the bottomless pit, where it's a lack of resources. They say, and when those 1,000 years um are expired, Satan shall be loose out of his prison, and he shall go and out and deceive the nations, which are in the four quarters of the earth, man. And that's what this nigga get with it. He deceiving the people, man. You know, the scriptures say, "Grow darkness the people, man." Esau is a liar, man. You know, woe to the bloody city going into America is full of robbery and deceit. Roughly paraphrasing what it say, man. You know, this nigga is deceitful. We can go to Mars and the moon in a nanosecond, but we destroyed the technology. Come on now. You think if Esau had some shit like that, he'll destroy it? Knowing that the Lord getting ready to come back and judge his ass, knowing that he destroying the earth. Esau trying to lead the earth down, man. Why would he destroy that technology? This Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 36. 35, 36, probably. 35, it say, thus said Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon, of the stars, of the moon, ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. Verse 36, and it's the point, 36 and 37. It say, if those ordinances depart from me, saith Yahweh, then the seed of Israel shall cease from being a nation before me forever. And if Esau was, able, that's why this nigga want to nuke the moon, and do, whatever he want to do. This nigga just be trying to do dumb shit, man. Why? So he can destroy the seed of Israel, man. You know, that's Esau plan, man. That's what he want to do. So he can get his birthright, so he can get the birthright back. It wasn't never his birthright in the beginning, you know. Verse 7 is the point of knowing that he ain't never been to the moon, man. Because he'll know how long it'll take and how far it is from the earth so he can get there, man. You know? You think if Esau went to the moon, that nigga had that shit marked from the mile marker, always, he'll break it down to the T, man. You know? The inward thought of this nigga is deep. He gonna search it. He gonna search some shit out, man. But he can't search this out, man. It say, verse 37, thus said of Yahweh, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for the Lord for all that they have done, said of Yahweh. You know, and if they could do those things, hey, the Lord will cast us away. They can't go no farther than to the outer atmosphere where shit start levitate. I mean not levitate, where gravity weakens, so to speak. When you floating in space, you know, you can in the Earth's orbit, so to speak. That's as high as this nigga can go, man. He can't completely leave out of the atmosphere, man. You know, it's a point that he's subjected to. Nigga, you can't go no higher than this, man. You know, Esau being the devil, he told you he went to the moon, and niggas believed it, man. This Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 25. The days of life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. So they go to show you that these motherfuckers will never figure out the depths of the sea. They'll never be able to go to the bottom, very bottom of the sea, man, and measure it, man. They'll never be able to go to the moon or Mars or anywhere, man, and be able to say, "Oh, this is this many miles away from the planet Earth." They don't fucking know how far the sun is from the Earth. They don't know how far the moon is from the Earth, man. They don't know how far Mars is. They don't know, man. Oh, it's this many thousands of light years away. Nigga, you don't fucking know, man. You don't know how far that shit away. You know? He's pull some shit out his ass in a minute, man. And feed it to you, man. And ask you how it tastes. You got dummies in the earth. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Nigga put the turd out his ass, man. And you ate it up. This first Timothy chapter 6 and verse 19. Um uh verse 20, straight to the point. It say, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling," because what he was just that was vain babbling, man. You know, in opposition of science falsely so called. You know, because science, all science mean is to know, man. You know, and Esau don't be knowing what the hell he be talking about. He just say some shit and goddamn have a bookshelf behind him. You know, fucking you see pictures on the PhD and all that shit. That shit posted up on the wall, man. And everybody, oh, he's so smart. He's very intelligent. You know, we should listen to him. You dummies, you goddamn dumbass people, man. This nigga don't know what he be talking about, man. He pull shit fresh up out his ass, man, and feed it to you, man. This nigga never been to the moon. He say he got there in a nanosecond. Oh, really not? You know, but that's pretty much the point. You know, just um the Lord is revealing this devil to be the for him revealing that this nigga is the devil that the Bible speak of, deceiver, man. You know, that God of this world who blinded the eyes of those that believe not, man. You know, this nigga got the whole earth fooled, man. You know, he got the whole earth deceived, man. You know, but that's pretty much the point, Lord willing, this edifying. I want to end it, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule web, and the great example to the young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Kwam Yashala and the Bible. Shalom.
No way. That's great.
We landed on the moon! Hold on, B. We gonna get this work.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
When you said that just now, did it sound stupid to you? Kind of.
Shalom.